everybody, and welcome to the Book Promotion Library video tip of the week today. And we are talking today about your author page on Amazon. Amazon is the biggest seller of books. Most people sell most of their books on Amazon. So that's what we're going to focus on today is your Amazon author page. Now, a lot of people just bypass this altogether. They don't use it. And I get it if you only have one book out right now, but it's a fabulous tool if you have multiple books out there. And we're going to dive into it. So your Amazon page, so when you pull up your book, you'll see, the author's name, and you can usually click on that and it'll take you to the author's page. And that'll have a listing of several different things on there, but you have to put all that information in. So with that said, you need to also be able to go to Amazon Author Central, and this is where you put all that information in. And there's a lot more there than what you think, because your Amazon page not only will list all your books, it'll have a picture. You can have a picture of you. Can have about the author section. You can attach your blogs to the page so that your blog posts show up on that page. It's a great resource to share. If you have multiple books, you can share just your Amazon author page so they can scroll through your catalog of books. But let's dive into the Amazon Central part of this, because this is where you put all the information in. And there's a few tips and tricks that I have just learned myself that I wanted to pass along. But just search for Amazon Central and you'll find the Amazon Central page and how you can do that. And if you have an Amazon page set up for your author stuff, great. You're way ahead of the game, because we're diving past that and we're going right into the Amazon Central thing. First thing you can do there, as you get into Amazon Central, up at the top, it's got a little bar of things you can do. And the first one is your profile. You can change your profile. You can change your picture. You can add several pictures if you like. You don't just have to have one stagnant picture. You can have multiple pictures there, and you can rotate through those if you like to keep your things different. I like to change them up every once in a while so people think, oh, something new's happened. So that's a great tool itself. Allows you to do a bio, something that you can write about yourself, how you got into writing, what you write about, things to that nature. So, and that's great and fine. Now I'm going to skip. Then the next section over is called books. But I'm going to skip over that, and I'm going to go to the reports and information section. That's the third one on there. And you can gain a lot of reports there about how your books are doing. First of all, you can get your sales ranks on each book that you have that's in print. Right now, you can't get the Kindle versions and see what they're doing. So this is all about print books right here on in the reports section. So you can't get what your Kindle books are doing, but you can get the rank on where they're at as far as that goes. But for the big reports that show you the sales, how many sales you've had, things to that nature, you can get all that information on there. And it's fun to watch. I think it's great to watch. I know one of the big books that I have out is relationship books, and I love to see those spikes, as we're getting close to Christmas, as we're getting close to Valentine's Day, seeing those spikes and seeing how many sales, how many physical sales I'm having on my book. So that's a great thing to do there. There's also the book scan feature in there. And also, if you're looking to do Amazon ads, you can start that process right in that section. There's a little box over there off to the right that says, Amazon ads, and you can start the process through there right then and there. But let's go back to the part that says books. This is where you list all the books that you have for sale. This is where you add the books, go through your Amazon catalog and add your books. So again, at the top of your Amazon Central page, it goes profile, then books, and you want to click on that books, and it should bring up a section, and hopefully you've attached your books. If not, you go through and you attach your books. You go through, you search, you attach your books, it puts it on there, so then you have it, and then they're located on your Amazon author page. But there's a lot more to this than I even knew about. If you go into the books section and you scroll down, and once you've added all your books, you can click on the individual book. You can click on the individual book, and then you're giving, for that book, you're allowed to do some amazing things. One, you can attach your bio. You can attach information from the author. This is great if you are, if your books are a wide range. Like I do some self-help books, I do the relationship books and things like that. So I can change my bio for each book in that sense. So, you know, I don't want the information from my relationship work going across into my metaphysical, motivational tips in that sense. So I want to keep those separate so I can put a different bio on each book that I write. And this is where this part comes in so handy. You can also attach your editorial reviews. Maybe you've got a review that wasn't on Amazon that you want to attach on this book. Maybe you did competed in a book contest and you want to attach that review to that. There's also a place for you to do that. Product description. You can add more to your book and you can constantly be changing your book description right here, which is fabulous. So if your book's not moving very well, try changing up the description. It's easy to do right from this page. You can do it all the time. Then the one section that I like the best is from the author, where you can add some personal touches there, some personal information. You can add links to your website. You can add just comments. You can address any of the reviews that have been on there. It's a great way for you as an author to have a voice and to be able to speak to the people on the Amazon platform. Before, we had never had that opportunity. You could respond to a review, but that's never, I wouldn't say that's always a good thing, just a simple thank you for responding to a review. But this allows you to address some issues that might have. Maybe there's a problem with your book. Maybe there was an error in your book that somebody pointed out and you went back and changed it, and you can say, oh, I'm sorry, I missed this. Those type of things. But it allows you to have a voice as an author for each and every single book. You don't have to put it out there and it's attached to every single book you have. You can go book by book by book by book on this page and make that difference. Some of the other things, you can include the information. I know I'm reading my notes so I don't miss anything. You can read, you know, how you have, you might have information on the flap of the book. You can include that. That might be different from your description. Information on the back of your book, you can include that. There's a section where you can do that. And then again, you get down to the bottom and you can, about the author, another little spot where you can toot your own horn, share some information with people. Just maybe even just, you know, strike up some conversations, ask them to contact you, ask them to give you reviews, things like that. So these are wonderful tools. You can also customize your text in this section. So you can do bold. There's a few things you can do: bold, headline. So the text can be bigger, smaller, bold, those type of things to make your book descriptions in your book and your message from the author really pop. So if you're not using the Amazon Central platform for authors, Amazon Author Central, you're missing out on some wonderful opportunities to put some more pizzazz in your book. Not saying it's going to sell more, but eventually we hope that it will in the long run. But it gives you that pizzazz. It can get people to your website. It can share your blog post, all those type of things. So if you're not cashing in on your Amazon author page using Amazon Author Central, you're missing out on some wonderful opportunities. I'll include my page, my Amazon author page, so you guys can check it out and see what you think in the show notes here. But I think this is a wonderful tool, and I kudos. Amazon just keeps bringing more and more out that impresses me, and I love this part of it so much. And again, like I said, I didn't know this until just a couple days ago, that how you could go in and change each individual book. And I'm so grateful for the person that pointed that out to me. So thank you very much. Because as again I said, I'm here to learn just as well as you guys. As you know, in the field of technology, things are constantly changing, and Amazon's going to do something different tomorrow than they did yesterday. So it's great to be doing that. And again, so that'll lead me to my last part here. Use the email address above if you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything that you'd like to address, send it to me. I'd love to do a video on specific things that you guys are asking. And other than that, I am out of here for today. You have a wonderful day, and happy book sales to everybody.